Hey YouTube, Jim Thunder here with another exciting Mass Effect episode. We're going to be running through, probably skipping a couple NPC dialogues and things like that. They're pretty boring. We'll just try to show you things that are exciting more so. You know, there's some characters I really like in this game so far, but we'll keep it going. Without further ado, aside from just running around, I'm going to go ahead and get started. What? Okay, so I think I'm headed toward the ship. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I haven't talked to everybody, but look at this. Who doesn't want to do whatever this
Welcome back
is?
to Sam Node.
Thank you.
I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Tired
what
of
was
those.
that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Can't you just transmit to my head? Couldn't you just read my thoughts? If that's whatever, I don't know.
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities.
Oh.
Panic overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
Great.
And that's me now.
And only you.
Thank you,
I can act as a force
Afrojack.
multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required.
Ooh.
Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Yeah, let's see. Really don't want to tell everybody. Everybody's kind of stupid. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
No.
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI.
Really? You don't follow?
So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Oh, but you're just a... Yeah, logical people would be like, oh, you've transcended. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
How do human experiences affect a computer?
This was a question your father often pondered. I am intended to be the answer.
Sounds like we both are. What does this mean for us?
I find myself in an unusual position.
Means
Though I
Captain
have
Jack's
access to your
gonna get
father's
you high
experiences,
tonight.
There is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Oh, that was nice of
Why?
him.
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed.
Sounds good.
Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Oh, no.
Thanks.
I like the new ship. I certainly... What is this? Look, things! And I only have access to one things. That's not fun. One only having... Blah, 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 blah. Alright, because I guess I picked the biotic thing. Okay. Okay. Rank 1 bonus. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna pick the one thing that I can. That was pretty difficult of a choice. I wouldn't want anyone else to have to make such a... I'm not gonna spend any skill points right now. Not gonna equip that pistol. We'll get all these little arrows go away, because nobody likes little arrows. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's too much work. Never mind, a lot. Alright, so speak with Sam on the Hyperion and then go to your ship. I guess I didn't, or I don't need to worry about that other stuff. I just want to go to my ship. Excuse me there, blonde afro guy. Not very happy about your hair decisions. Shut up. Don't care. There's a lot of slackers on this ship, man. We got some work to do. Which actually, you know what? None of you are my problem anymore. You have fun starving to death. I've got planets to explore. Look at you. You're so tough. You don't even look like a guard. Like, you see a Marine, they wouldn't be standing there like that. Staring over there. Yep, no. Good job. They put a scientist in a Marine uniform. All right, so here we go. I think. That's
Ready to see
okay.
what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special.
It's not.
Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
I thought the ship
won't be
was
long. The way things are
designed
going,
for
we'll be
Captain
on
Jack.
our own out there.
In other words, we're
Oh.
making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation.
I like
But
to
at
call
least
it
we'll be doing
stupid.
it in style.
Pretty sure they've probably developed something better on Earth now, so it's not really in style anymore since it's been, what, 600
they call
years?
her the Tempest.
She's almost 1,000 years old. Good landing. Oh. It's awful dramatic just to see a spaceship when we're on something that's 8 billion times
Let's
the
go
size
take a
of a
closer
spaceship.
look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late.
Who are you?
So you're the one who's making everything happen.
No.
Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready?
I know
Sooner we
someone that
get
would
outta
be
here, the
perfect for you.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Why?
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it, hold it. You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan
Oh.
overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right?
Well, this is exciting.
Came here with a family, didn't you?
Man, I've got
Son
good
still in
ears.
cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
No.
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential. But I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
Nobody cares about you and your
It's done.
visor thing.
Addison's gonna kill me.
Nicely done.
No, I don't feel
Part
that
of the
way at
job,
all.
Pathfinder.
I'm really irritated with that.
All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Well, now I do what I want, lady, and I don't like
Finally,
what you're
someone who cares
laying
about
down.
doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Politics are important. And we're back! And we're
Everything
walking.
state of the art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear.
My
Plus your
voice.
crew, of course. The best in their field.
Ah, glad to see you looking well.
Glad to see you talking.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer,
Probably
mechanic,
because
all-around
it's
wrench
smaller.
jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged.
Guess
Securing
it's
connection to Tempest.
Kind of like comparing a drone to an
Welcome
F-18.
aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
Except we don't know that because we haven't been back to Earth, so... Say there's faster ships that have been developed in 600 years. It'd have been
Every plan the initiative made is out the window. Now it's
really
on us
funny
to
if
find a
more
way.
would have shown up.
We all came here ready for a challenge. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Pilot Rumpelstiltskin. He's a good man. She's a good man? I don't know. Whatever. Captain of the ship walking down the stairs.
Better head to
Coming
the
to-
bridge when we're ready to go.
room. You can
It's a
run
serious
research
kill over
projects
here.
and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Did I invite you to my ship? Why don't I get to handpick my crew? I mean, I feel like I'm kind of the Pathfinder. Ooh, that's pretty. I almost walked over there. I didn't know that was glass. Dramatic door entrance. I'm not that impressed. I don't know what this face is about. Spaceship.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions.
Okay.
You must be Ryder, Callow Jack.
Maybe.
A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course.
I'm actually Jim Thunder.
I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship.
I'm
But
the
it'll
voice
take a
in his
Pathfinder's
head.
guidance to see us through Helios.
I'll keep us out of trouble. I got this.
Plenty of dangers out there, but I'll do my best to avoid them.
That's reassuring. Wouldn't want to lose my finest work to that angry cloud.
It's an
I was
iceberg.
test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
I have a split personality. There's that guy, and then there's me. Sometimes we agree, but not
So
often.
how do I...
The console
You
syncs
don't.
with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
My implant's a computer.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
He lies. Just
I
like
guess
a
we have to.
politician would to get their way.
All
so-
right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
You're excused. Get out
Command
of here.
access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Your accent's
Helm is green.
confused about
It
your
reports the
skin
drive core
color.
is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
My favorite are the moments where I get to make decisions like this. Where the Nexus is best.
I never planned to be Pathfinder. I don't know what's out there. But we're the Milky Way's best and brightest. We can do this.
You're definitely not the best.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
You have a voice inside your head. Tempest. Everybody look at it. It's leaving. All your hopes and dreams are about to get blown up.
Verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
Thank you. We're gonna go straight into that iceberg. Oh, a map. That's the prettiest map I've ever seen. Now where am I going?
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1.
Two failed outposts put an end to that.
What did I
idea.
do?
Maybe we can turn things around.
Uh-oh.
Take us in.
Mistakes were made.
This is about as far as the Nexus surveyors could get before, well,
Let's see what's waiting here.
Pretty places? Okay.
Anomaly detected.
Uh-oh. Crap, man. This is just weird and confusing. What did I do? Okay. L2. I guess launch a probe? Or I just keep spinning around in circles? What am I doing? I guess the game doesn't want me to know what I'm doing. Could someone
Anomaly on
please
sensors.
help me out here? Activate scanner. Deploy probe!
Probe away.
Fire!
Probes launched.
Fire!
Probes launched.
And fire! That's right. Did we miss? I don't know. Don't care. So we go back in. I'd like a little bit more explanation of what I'm doing. Look, a planet. That is beautiful. So I have a progression thing. Now it's at 20%. Is it because I zoomed in on the planet that it took this up?
Anomaly on sensors.
Okay, let's... What's sensors? Is that... No, that's a black hole. Firing probe!
Deploying probe.
I said firing probe. I don't need you to say it too. Okay. This is really confusing. It's pretty though. I mean, this is neat. And so much of what I wish No Man's Sky could have been like, to a degree, the exploration part of it. Because this is neat. Okay, so this is just me looking at planets. This is where we want to go. Cold planets? That's my thing.
Anomaly detected.
I guess storming planets are my thing too, but... Fire!
Probe away.
So do I hold it down to make the probe
Probe's
deploy?
Launched. Probe's launched.
I don't know. Here we go. Look at that star system thing. Stars. Beautiful. They did a really good job with making things look pretty, which surprises me. This planet looks fun. Atmospheric pressure, extreme radioactivity. Yes, definitely. This is great. Can I launch a probe here? Why not? Let me launch a probe. Fine. Wait. System view.
Anomaly detected.
And we'll go head over here. So, is it dangerous to get near the black hole? I wonder. It seems like it would be, but I don't guess I know. I don't think I'm ready for black hole sketty. I don't think you're ready for spaghetti. That's definitely how that song goes, in case you're confused. This outlying world is compromised iron and frozen nitrogen. One oddity stands out. Certain geological features suggest the nitrogen seas were once liquid. Well, that's interesting and useless. I mean, great. It was once liquid. Well, that's
I'm picking up something.
super. What are you picking up there? You are here. Are you picking up the black hole? I really don't feel like this is safe. Could we get some kind of warning? What are we doing, guys? Or, okay, we're just getting closer to it. Seems to be nothing there. Even at this distance, risk to onboard ship systems, the accretion, wow, I had to really focus on that word. Accretion disk around it is compromised of the remains of at least one solar system destroyed by the black hole's formation and gravitational pull. Caution is advised. Man, we sure know a lot just by looking.
Anomaly on sensors.
What is sensors? Help me out here. Okay, so it's... Can I... No? Is that supposed to be the black hole's pull or something? Because I can't deal with that. Skip. I've seen the flying animations enough. So if I go back out to the system view... Why on earth does it move that slow? Look at that.
I'm picking up something.
Where? In a this early type direction, I assume? What do we got? Okay. Firing probe.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Well, give us some of those minerals, sweetheart. I got stuff to do. What do we got here? It's an asteroid. So, aluminum deposit. Activate scanner. Oh, so we harvest it with magic? The unusual mineral composition of this asteroid may have origins outside the Porphyro system and caught in the sun's gravity. No, I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't care if I took 3 years of Latin or not. It's not it's not relevant. I don't know. Never been good at saying words. Not that I'm not good at reading. It's just languages have always, you know. It's like the word jalapenos. I can say that one pretty well, but then it's, you know, it's because I've heard it so much. But you give it to these other words, never heard them before, so it's society's fault that I can't say word or pluralized word. Anywho, let's go back out to our system view. I guess that was it. So, what's this? Okay, we've been there. Can we not be in this anymore? Cluster map. Okay, so we've been here now. The Zheng He, that's the Nexus. Don't want to go that way. Eos Erickson. Why don't I get to name anything? The Jim Thunder planet. Cluster. Yeah, fly that spaceship. Woo! Time travel. Oh, I mean, spaceship. This is definitely Doctor Who.
Andromeda Initiative happened.
Woo! Look at how pretty.
It was
That-
supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered.
Well, welcome to
Why
reality.
has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of EOS.
Working on it, bro.
Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Give me some of that sweet, sweet money action. That is just the prettiest thing I might have ever seen. I mean, that, well, on a game. That is beautiful. I'm so excited for Anthem. It's the first game in a long time where I was on the edge of my seat through the whole trailer. I am so excited. Iron deposit. Is that it? I mean, is that just all there is to these? Is just picking up an iron deposit? I feel like, I don't know. It's so pretty and you get so close. I mean, look at that. I mean, that is just something else. But then, I mean, you can even see like the solar flare things on the sun. That is just, well, star, I'm sorry, whatever. But it's, man, it's just pretty. It just makes me want a game where, kind of like No Man's Sky concept-wise, which I didn't hate No Man's Sky, but just to look at those stars and just go there. I mean, I want that so bad. It would be such a cool game. Anyway, I will go to EOS in a minute. Let's finish up exploring this. And then, unfortunately, once we get a little bit further explored, going to be ending the episode and starting the next episode. So that'll come just here in a minute. So we will not be going to EOS in this episode. We will just be doing a lot of talking and watching planets. Which is not the most fun thing ever. Orbital distance. Look at that. It's like a Jupiter type planet. Just because it has a ring. Saturn. Whatever. Planets with rings. They can change Pluto to a planet once my generation is dead. Which, back to a planet. I don't really, you know, I think it's a planet. Don't really care. I mean, it's just not relevant to me. Does it matter if Pluto's a planet or not? Not really, but I'll call it a planet forever. I mean, it's just, it doesn't matter. I mean, if we were gonna go build a house on Pluto, then I'd care. Like, well, it's totally a planet. We can live there, no problem. But I don't see me building a house on Pluto anytime soon. So, like I said, it's just really not relevant. I just don't understand why make the change if we can't. The scientific community just can't deal with it not being. Whatever. I can't fire probes at these. Which really seems disappointing. I can fire a probe at a asteroid, but I can't fire a probe at a planet? That's kind of weird. Now that we're leaving the Mustafa system and heading over to... Let's see what this looks like, and then I'll give you a... we're heading over to the little light in the sky. Oh no, it's a planet. Okay. Looks like we're on the Camino system now. There's too much land. Anomaly. Oh, I see it. Fire!
Deploying probe. Satellite detected.
What? Scientific methods launched by early explorers. Oh, okay. Come on. I was hoping for something really cool. But that is, I mean, that is a great animation. Look at that thing. Look at that. Beautiful mess. They need to just keep all of the models they've got, work on their characters, because this game is beautiful. Look at this planet. It doesn't look like there's much cloud activity here, which is pretty weird until you get over here. Or is that ice? Looks like it's ice. The dark side of the planet. That's just fantastic. There's not a lot of clouds here, not really. I mean, what is that, you know? That's pretty crazy. That's pretty wild right there. Alright, we're gonna move on. Move on to... where? Firing probe. Just for fun. Or not. Can't fire a probe? Okay. So be it. We're just gonna skip this. I've already been here. Well, that seems like a great place to end the episode. I know we're 75% done. I'll explore the last one on my own. And we'll come back with a more exciting episode this time. This one has not been great. So, if you did like the video, smash that like button. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps us out. And that'll be it for today.